There are three new films on the life and cinema of Bengali film maestro Mrinal Sen. In September last year, the film Polan was released. It's a film by National Award winning Bengali film director Kaushik Ganguly. Then this year, last month, the film Chalchitro Ekhon by director Anjan Datta was released. And sometime this year, the film Podatik, again by another National Award winning film director Srijit Mukherjee, will release. All these films are on the life and cinema of Mrinal Sen, as I said, and this is this brings to the fore a very important question: how much nostalgia is too much nostalgia? The first film that released in on Sen, that released in September last year by Kaushik Ganguly, Polan, tells the story, takes the story of an old Mrinal Sen film called Kharij Forward. Kharij was about the death of a servant boy in a middle class Bengali home, and the trials and tribulations that the Bengali couple in whose house the young servant boy dies under mysterious circumstances face. The story of Polan is taking forward basically the Kaushik Sen, the Kaushik Ganguly, the director, has taken the story of Kharij forward, and it shows that same middle class couple, now much older and facing a new set of existential crisis. And Kaushik Ganguly had an interesting way of talking about the film, and he said that look, you can revisit an old story, the story or the story of a couple at different points in their life, and some of the middle class problems that existed at a different age are still true to a large extent today. The second film that released on the life and cinema of Mrinal Sen, that released last month, May 2024, is Chalchitro Ekhon. Chalchitro Ekhon is a very personal story by director Anjan Datta, who actually talks about his own sort of relation with Mrinal Sen and the process of filmmaking when he did a film with the maestro back in the day. Podatik by Srijit Mukherjee, which is yet to release, is about the life and cinema of Mrinal Sen. We'll have to wait to see what the film is about. Neha Dhupia, the Bollywood actress, had once famously said that only sex and Shah Rukh Khan sell in Bollywood. For Tollywood, the Bengali film industry, it seems to be uh, nostalgia and Allu Arjun. Now, why do I say this? It's a blasphemous thing to say because the Bengali film industry we are talking about, and we just spoke about Mrinal Sen being brought back, on screen by national award-winning filmmakers. Well, how much nostalgia is too much nostalgia? I have already asked. There seems to be the main theme for most Bengali cinema today seems to be nostalgia. There are three films on Sen, and we can still perhaps justify that by saying that last year, 2023, was Sen's birth centenary year. So, okay, three films on Sen are being made, and though the first film on Sen did not really set the box office on fire. It was a bit of a flop. The second film by Anjan Datta did well, Chalchitro Ekhon, and we'll have to wait and see the fortunes that of the new film on Sen, Podatik. But Sen is not the only past master that Bengali filmmakers of today are revisiting. Before Sen, there was Satyajit Ray. There was a film called Oporajito made on Satyajit Ray and the process of making his internationally acclaimed film Pother Panchali. Then there is Satyajit Ray's hero Feluda, who has been whose adventures have been turned into films since forever. And national award winning filmmaker Srijit Mukherjee had started his career with the retelling of a Satyajit Ray film, famous film, Nayak. So Srijit Mukherjee's film Autograph, which really fired the imagination of the Bengali audience, was the retelling of Nayak. And while that film did well, Mukherjee is obsessed with Ray's hero, fictional hero Feluda, and he has been doing an OTT series on Feluda. Uh, some part of it has already been released. The other stories are being shot now. But Mukherjee is not the only filmmaker who's shooting Feluda. In fact, there is a joke that almost every Bengali filmmaker and almost Bengali actor are obsessed with Feluda, and it's all the leading heroes. In fact, in Bengal, have at some point or other in their career have ended up playing Feluda. Now, and now the obsession seems to be Mrinal Sen. Only recently, not just the Bengali filmmakers of the past, but a Bengali hero, the biggest Bengali hero of all times, Uttam Kumar, he was brought back on screen in a film again by Srijit Mukherjee. The film was called Oti Uttam. So, Bengali Uttam Kumar was brought back with the help of AI and by snipping old clips of his films, and he was brought back as a hero, and the film did well, but it also brought to the fore this question that only nostalgia seems to be selling in Tollywood. Meanwhile, what has been happening to the business of cinema in Bengal is that single screens across Bengal are shutting. This nostalgia peddling seems to be working to a degree for the urban audience. The rural audience are completely uninterested in the kind of cinema that Bengali filmmakers are making, which is nostalgia pet. They were very excited about Allu Arjun's Pushpa the Rise. In fact, Pushpa the Rise did phenomenal business from Bengal, much better business than all these films on past filmmakers and past heroes that I just spoke about. Bengali filmmakers of today need to figure out how how to set box office on fire, and need to also ask themselves why Allu Arjun is a bigger star than any of the stars of their cinema, or why Pushpa the Rise and Pushpa 2, which is about to release, are getting the Bengali audience so excited and not their own cinema.